Welcome back to History and Philosophy Explored, where we dive deep into historical stories. Today, we explore the enigmatic figure of Jephthah, a character from the Book of Judges who raises profound questions about leadership, ethics, and the cost of rash decisions. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated with our explorations. The biblical figure of Jephthah, found in the Book of Judges in the Old Testament, presents a complex and morally challenging narrative that raises questions about leadership, vows, and the human cost of rash decisions. Jephthah's story is one of both triumph and tragedy, shedding light on the moral ambiguity of his actions and the consequences of ill-considered promises. Jephthah was born to Gilead and a prostitute, which led to his being rejected by his half-brothers and cast out of his father's house. He fled to the land of Tob, where he gathered a group of worthless men who became his companions. Despite his humble beginnings, Jephthah emerged as a warrior renowned for his valor and leadership abilities. Jephthah's pivotal moment arises when the people of Gilead, facing oppression from the Ammonites, call upon him to lead them in battle. Jephthah agrees but makes a hasty and ill-advised vow to God. He promises to sacrifice the first thing that comes out of his house if he emerges victorious. Unfortunately, the first to greet him upon his return is his only daughter, who rushes out to celebrate her father's success. Jephthah's vow places him in an agonizing moral dilemma. Despite his anguish, he feels compelled to fulfill his oath to God. As a result, his daughter is tragically offered as a burnt sacrifice, an act that is both shocking and deeply troubling from a modern ethical standpoint. This episode highlights the dangers of making rash vows and the devastating consequences they can have on innocent individuals. Jephthah's leadership style is marked by his military successes, but it is also marred by his impulsive decisions and questionable judgment. While he liberates the people of Gilead from Ammonite oppression, his personal choices reveal the moral complexity of leadership. The story of Jephthah serves as a cautionary tale about the importance of careful decision-making and the need to consider the implications of one's actions, especially when making vows or commitments. The story of Jephthah continues to be a subject of debate among scholars and theologians. Some view him as a tragic hero, a victim of his own impulsive vow. Others criticize him for his thoughtless promise and his willingness to fulfill it at the expense of his daughter's life. Jephthah's tale invites reflection on the complexities of biblical narratives and the ethical dilemmas they present. As we conclude our deep dive into the complex figure of Jephthah, we're left with questions about leadership, vows, and the human cost of impulsive decisions. Jephthah's story challenges us to consider the consequences of our actions and choices. Thank you for joining us today on History and Philosophy Explored. If you enjoyed this exploration of Jephthah's story, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And as always, share your thoughts and comments below. We'll see you in the next video.